All right, so welcome back. Hopefully, all of you guys are having a fabulous day here today. We got some fun stuff to jump into and talk about. We're basically going over what we have over here with 7DS Origin. This is a rumored fable tale that is basically about a game that is never coming out. I'm kidding around because, dude, we have been waiting for a long time. It caught, I think, one entire delay so far, and then rumored delays because we don't know for sure when it was releasing. They went and spoke on a press conference a little bit ago, like 2-ish months ago, saying that no, we're still committed to the schedule and we're still releasing it around the beginning of second half of 2025. So we committed to that, to memory. Like, okay, let's see. Can they stick to that actual statement? It looks like they've now made a statement which sort of sticks to that, and it gives us an idea for the entire launch schedule of everything that Marvel has planned. Obviously, you know, there might be some extra future plans that we don't know about, but for now, this is almost everything. Let's get into it. New to the channel, like and subscribe, helps out a ton. Let's hop over there. So here we go. This is exactly published today, November 7th, the third quarter 2024 earnings results. This is Netmarble's, hey, here's where we are. All right, here's what our plans are, decisions, what our games are doing. We need money, we need to win, we need to bring it back for investors. This is their entire docket, whatever, right? Let's get into it. So first things first, revenue-wise, this is where they're at for the third quarter versus the second quarter. They had a monumental release, which was Soul Leveling. So for the second quarter, they automatically were able to win and bring up the numbers that high. Obviously, it wasn't going to remain that way because Soul Leveling has started to trickle down and again drops down here to 647, which isn't bad, right? That's again with the release of a game here. Fourth quarter always is the biggest quarter for Netmarble, right? That's kind of how it is. So I expect the same thing to happen this year between Tower God New World, between the Marvel game, between Soul Leveling, Grand Cross, and everything. That's the biggest winnings when it comes to their quarterly report. So we'll see exactly how they do there. But again, for Netmarble, they're doing pretty solid, I think, right? Soul Leveling was a huge success for them and definitely brought them out of wherever they were, right? Again, you see the operating profit, all this over here. Again, Soul Leveling was a massive success for that, again, because of how it launched. It launched with like 40 million, something like that, or 30 million, something like that, revenue, which is insanity, not counting PC client. And yeah, if they kept it going with that game, definitely thought it could have had more. But I think that they fumbled some aspects of it, which caused it to be much less of what it was. Over here, this is the top revenue generators. If you want to know about Grand Cross, at least Grand Cross is still getting an icon, right? We have dropped when it comes to the complete market share of the game here. 4% is where it is now. I don't know if that's always how it's been exactly, right? I can check for you right now. Let's see. Has that always been like that? Let's do second quarter. So let's see where Grand Cross is second quarter and do it as an analysis there. Grand Cross, no, 4%. We're maintaining, right? Is it always 4%? Let's see. It's yeah, it wasn't. That's why I knew it wasn't. It used to be 7%, and then 8% was before, and then 10%. So we slowly dropped a little bit, but yeah, I don't think that Soul Leveling took the market share. Just GC has fallen a little bit, but 4% is pretty good, right? Obviously, end of year is pretty nasty, yeah. So I definitely think that GC will eat up some good revenue there if Netmarble chooses to not release, another OC character, and we actually get like Lancelot or Tristan, or again, I know people say in my comment section they don't want Meliodas, but New Year's Melee is great sales for GC, so I wonder if they can release that properly without pissing off the community. But even if it's not that, at least do, obviously, Melee's son, right? Do it that way at least. Get us Tristan, get us something super high. We'd be happy to see it, right? So I think that's definitely what they go for there. But I wouldn't put it past them to do a Meliodas. Remember, he is your icon. He is literally still your front and center image, right? It's his face. So it's not Percival's face here. It's Melee. So we'll see exactly what happens there. But that's where it's at. 13%, 8, 7, 6%. So this is Raven. It's a new game from Netmarble, and this is the other new game from Netmarble. So it looks like Tower God New World doesn't have a market share here, and also what's the other one? 70s Idol obviously won't. It's not performing insane, but that was expected. It's a small little throwaway game that costs them nothing to run, right? Over here again, revenue breakdown by region. North America is obviously the biggest, bread spender here. Casual games obviously eating up most of it. RPG and then MMORPG, that's where they're at over here. So North America, Korea, Europe, South East Asia, Japan, and then others. Over here we have the operating cost. Again, you don't really care for that, so let's get into the good stuff. Here we go. This is the lineups. Okay, this is everything they have planned. In the second half of 2024, the release of King Arthur Legends Rise and region expansion of Raven 2 to Taiwan, Honkai. Basically, I think they partner with a CN publisher and whatnot. I think it's Tencent, and they're now able to publish all their games to CN to make more money, right? Which good for them, more money, but you don't see it really trickle down into new games or old games. You see that trickle down into new games. In 2025, 9 new games, including Game of Thrones, King's Road, 7 Deadly Sins Origin, will be released. At G-Star, 2 games, Game of Thrones, King's Road, and Stardive will be presented. So, first things I want to tell you real quick, it looks like Origin is not going to be a G-Star. I'm sorry to anybody who wants that. It's similar to SLA. SLA had a G-Star event, then next year, no G-Star event, then released the game 6 months after. Here, same way. G-Star event, not there. Last year, was there. Most likely, they're releasing the game in 6 months. They don't need to put it at G-Star. Stuff like this didn't get a G-Star promotion, or G-Star promotion, this got enough G-Star promotion. Didn't need it, right? Demis Reborn is also not a G-Star, which it doesn't need promotion, because it already got promotion last year. That's why it's not, there. But the funniest thing is, Demis Reborn was actually planned for 2024. It got canned all the way to second half 2025. SLA Steam version was planned for 2024. It got canned all the way to second half 2025. It's crazy how much got pushed back, and then this over here got announced earlier than expected, right? This just got announced. This is brand spanking new. So they've pushed back a lot of their other IPs to push up some other IPs. This was just brand new announced, but it's an AFK. It's just like 70 Days Idle. So I'm not going to lie here, but if anybody likes Soul Leveling, expect to see Soul Leveling Arise Idle. Expect to see Shangri-La Frontier Idle. Expect that. Literally expect that. Because they've taken all of their IPs and put it into an idle game. 7 Nights, Idle. 7DS, Idle. Now, King of Fighters, Idle. Coming soon. Other IPs they have, Idle. It's just an extra way to make money with reusing all the assets and everything. So that's their kind of goal there. But as of right now, for anybody wondering about 7DS Origin, it looks like it is planned now still for second half 2025. That doesn't really narrow anything down because originally they said early second half 2025. So I am hoping that they do good here. I am hoping that this keeps up with the actual release, and we commit to that current plan that we have in our heads, right? That plan being it releases during, again, around where we were speculating it, right? 6 months, 7 months into the year. That's when it comes out. But remember, they have to start, like, you know how early they put Soul Leveling Arise onto pre-registration, hype-up events, and everything associated? They put that damn thing up like 6 months prior to releasing. They then did an early access, which I hope and pray Origin does not get an early access. I do not think it's smart to put an early access down. Like, between SLA's early access and launch, there wasn't that much insane changes. The early access kills off so much hype, it's not even funny. It's like, just in my opinion, it really does. Most games that I play that go into the game right away, it's much more different, much more hyped. Everybody gets the thing of learning it day one together, finding out everything, but early access just in my opinion, nullifies a lot of the hype. So hopefully they can release that one without an early access, but SLA was early access, and again, you saw what happened. People were like, ugh, you know what I mean, for the first 2 months, and don't want to kill off that hype anymore. So where it stands, that's where we're at. Again, it also says consoles coming out for Soul Leveling Arise. Console coming out over here for Origin. Demis Reborn also, again, PC mobile, PC mobile, PC mobile, PC mobile, just mobile, PC mobile, PC mobile. So everything other than this is PC. Everything other than these two is, these two are console. Everything else isn't. So we are getting console release for Origin confirmed too now. People were putting that in the air saying, oh, it's not confirmed for console. They are. They're already partnered, I think, with Sony, which is the way they're going to be distributing it. I don't know if Xbox has it, but they partnered with Sony for that. And I think they also partnered with Sony for this one, so PlayStation is confirmed. I don't know about Xbox or Switch. I don't know at all. But beyond that, just some other, small things here. And that's where we're at. That's the investor report over here for Netmarble. It looks like we're still planned for second half 2025, but we'll see exactly how far there it gets pushed back, or when in 2025, second half. It's that 6 months, right? It could be December. You know what I mean? It could be. So just let's wait and see. But for now, it looks like they're committing to that plan of second half and staying with it. Hopefully staying with it.